What's up, guys? It's been a hot minute since I have updated you guys on what's going on with me. I actually already made this update video just before I started recording this one, and it got to like 8 minutes, and I was like, wow, this is entirely too much. So I was blabbing. So Eric always gives me a hard time about not making bullet points before I talk, but that's okay. Anyways, this is going to be shorter. I just want to give you guys an update on kind of what's been going on with me as far as the diet, training, all that kind of stuff. So, starting from the beginning, I started in January prepping for USAPL Raw Nationals. Went back to Berto to do my nutrition, of course, and I started, my heaviest weigh-in was actually 150 pounds, so pretty heavy, but anybody that knows me knows that I'm okay actually with getting a little heavier, because I think that the consistency of my workouts kind of pays off, and I think I'm able to actually put on some muscle along with the fat, so I'm all right with it. So anyways, January, 150 is where I started. We started reverse dieting the end of May. So I've been reverse dieting for a little over a month now. I got down to, I think, 134 was my, 133, 134 was my lowest weigh-in. I am currently weighing in between 136, 138. I fluctuate a lot. But I've only had like 2 weigh-ins over my weight cutoff, so I'll be fine there. Training is on and off, I would say. I would say this has been my mental struggle as of late, because I've had some off training days. Anybody that knows me knows that I am very emotionally attached to my training. Can sometimes be a fault, actually, because I'm entirely too hard on myself. I have really high expectations for myself, sometimes unrealistic expectations, and that's something that through this process has been something that I've struggled with. In the beginning, it was all about, you know, what numbers I wanted to hit and progressing, and, you know, of course you want to progress, but at the end of the day, when I look at this whole process, the big picture is that I lost about 15 pounds, and I did put 15 pounds on my powerlifting total. 5 pounds actually on each lift. So, you know, and with that, of course, my Wilks coefficient went up, I think like 20 or 30 points, which is pretty good. So, overall, I would say that I'm okay with my progress. It's just been tough for me to expect so much out of myself and not quite reach those expectations, as far as, you know, I've watched some people who were not as strong as me become stronger than me in this time period. Obviously not people that have been dieting like I am, but it's just it's a bad habit, you know, comparing yourself to other people, and this is all stuff that I've had to work through and had to deal with, you know, and I've talked to Alberto, and Melissa has been like big help to me too during my soft moments. So all in all, I think my training was successful. Just because to lose 15 pounds, and it's not like, not to toot my own horn, but I wasn't fat at 150, and 135 is really lean for me. So to lose that weight and still be able to not only maintain but gain a little strength is a win. And that's what I have to remind myself of, because we can all, we all find ourselves getting a little negative here and there. And, I just beat myself up way more than I should. So I'm okay now. I'm at the point now at the end of this training cycle where I'm just beat up. I'm just ready for the meet to be here, and I'm hoping that, deloading is exactly what my body needs, and that going into the meet that I'll be okay. So I'm staying positive, hoping for the best. I just want to have a good time and, enjoy our trip and enjoy meeting all these people that we've talked to online, or just, it's going to be a really good time. And so I'm trying to focus more on that. So it's not so much about the numbers or even the actual meet anymore. I just want to go into it with a clear head and not have any sort of like negativity going in. So I'm doing better mentally, and I'm just looking forward to, like I said, seeing people, and I'm looking forward to the off season. So that's kind of what I wanted to talk to you guys another second about, is where I'm going from here. So next week we go to Denver, and that's where Raw Nationals will be. And then I've decided that the rest of this year I'm not going to do any more powerlifting meets. I think I need kind of a mental break from competing. I did December, January, March, and now July. So it's kind of been a lot of pressure. And like I said, any of the pressure is all pressure that I put on myself. So I kind of make that worse. But I'm just going to focus. Obviously, I always will train for strength, and there's no changing that, no matter if I'm prepping for a meet or not. So I think too, with me maintaining, and actually I plan on slowly gaining weight. I'll probably try to get around 140, maybe a little over, before I start figure prep next year. So that's the plan. And again, I just talked for 8 minutes without even trying, so I apologize if I bored you. The moral of the story here is that at the end of the day, I do feel as if I've progressed. It's crazy to me that this is like the home stretch. This is what I've been working for. So I'm excited to see how things play out. And I've received so much support and have such awesome people in my life, and I'm so fortunate to be coaching this huge team of girls now that are all amazing. So I'm in a good place. I'm excited for what's to come, and for all of you that actually watch this, thank you. And I'll talk to you guys soon.